Alright, today we're going to be going through integers and strings and how to scan them and how to use them in a printf together. Now, to do that, we're going to have a little exercise that is going to be that we're going to take an integer and we're going to take in a string and then we're going to return that. And in that form, let's just say something like we take in the name and the age and then we can return this person is age years old and likes to program. Okay, so something that can represent the name can be str, and that's a string. We can limit it to 30 characters, and then something to represent the age can be an integer x. Okay, so this is when we scan them, this is the order that we're going to be inputting them. So if we scan %d and then %s, that means we have to give the age and then the name. But now we want to do the name and then the age. So we want to say like Jack39, and then it's going to return. So in this case, we want to save it here and save this one too. Okay. So if I would input Jack39, let's say I want to output Jack is 39 years old and likes to program. Okay. And what order am I using this in? I'm first inputting the string. So I'm gonna be calling the string and then I'm doing the integer. Then I'm gonna be calling x. And let's try the program. Jack is 39 years old and likes to program. Now, say I wanna input the age first and then the name, then I just have to swap these around. But when I do swap these around, I cannot forget to swap these around as well. Because whatever place this is in the scanf, this has to be identical, just after the comma. So now this has to be str and this has to be x. Now I can't type in something like Jack39. This is not gonna work because it's gonna want to take the integer first. So if I type in 39 Jack, it's gonna give us the same output as it did before. And of course you can toy around with these as well, it doesn't really matter. But as soon as you toy around with these, you have to also swap the places between these so they can match the same place on the right and on the left side. Now let's just do something else for the sake of it. Um, let's say we wanna take in two names and their age. So int x y and then char str 30 char ptr 30. Okay, so I want to take in two names and their age. So let's scan this. Um, I want to say Jack 39, John 39. So in this case, we want to do Jack 39 %s and then 39 %d, John 39 %s and then 39 %d. Okay, now let's just assign x as John and y as Jack. So and symbol x and no, not x, it has to be str because it's a string first, and then x, and then another string ptr, and then y. Now this can be a little confusing at first, but when you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Now we want to print out the other way around. Now we want to take in Jack 39, John 39, but we want to print out John is 39 years old and Jack is 39 or 35 or whatever. So in this case, we can still use John 39. We can still use the same way like we're using it at the top, but we have to swap around over here. So here we want to type in ptr y str y. Let's try to run this. John 39, Jack 35. Jack, John 35. You see how this swapped around? And this is because we swapped it around in the printf. So if you want to swap it around, you can swap it around in the printf or in the scanf. But if you swap it around in the scanf, that's how you input it. But if you swap it in the printf, that's how you want it to be outputted. Alright.